Okay, so I honestly almost kind of want you to record this and then send it to me later so I can fucking edit it and make my own rants because
So you can fact
I
check me.
can I can backtrack and rant about this. Hell, you know what I've been thinking of? That little character my friend made me. I want to make that an avatar, but instead of having her talk, I want to put an Esper on her head and have that talking, like she's just carrying him.
I'll put something
That'd
in the
be my fucking
background
avatar.
meanwhile, but let's see.
Like I almost want to show you things, and this is gonna be a long rant. That's the thing. I don't want it to be so long, but it's gonna be a long rant. I'm sorry, man.
It's fine. I got that.
It's just I have to go through a few story beats. I'm gonna try to do as fast as I can, but oh my god. Like this story shows it cares nothing about its source materials. It knows nothing about characters. It feels like it's written by AI. If it's not, fuck it, I apologize. But fuck, does it feel like it's written by AI?
All right,
And then
so
just upscale for humans.
you also have to remind me of some of the characters because I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan. Like,
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be the first one to sit here and tell you, Mortal Kombat was never good.
Mm, I disagree with that, but sure. But you know what? I can't even argue with what it's become. And yeah, I'll go for this, but I do need to get into a tad bit of backstory, at least just for the first part of the story mode. Okay, this new Mortal Kombat game is a reboot, complete reboot.
Yes.
What happened is the old protagonist of the game got godlike powers and decided to create his own universe with a mystical object. He can only do that with a mystical object, basically a plot MacGuffin.
Okay.
So he decides, you know what, that old universe, it was really shitty. So instead of just having a bunch of assholes in this universe, I'm gonna turn some of the villains into good guys. Okay, so we go through the first story, and it's actually entertaining. It's actually pretty good. We see the new lives of the characters. We see how some of the villains are now good guys. It's interesting, and I actually like it. But third way part of that story, it goes into some Marvel bullshit. But I'm not gonna lie, it's entertainingly bad Marvel bullshit. All of a sudden, a villain from the past timeline shows up with kind of the MacGuffin they had. Like he has his own in his universe, and he's like, "Oh, your universe exists? Fuck you! I'm gonna go destroy it." And the guy's like, "The hell did I do?" So he's like, so they're fighting, and they're like, "Okay, we need to stop this guy." And they're like, you know that's a god. How the fuck are we gonna stop it? Hey, if his universe survived, maybe other universes survived. So he goes and looks for help with other universes, and it becomes this giant,
Uh,
almost Avengers style battle. But the thing is, it's actually kind of entertaining for the sense that instead of just being a normal universe, they mix match characters. They're like, we're gonna get crazy with this shit. Now you have Scorpion Sub-Zero, Reptiles Robot. They get some stupid shit in there that's actually kind of fun to watch, and it's exciting. But fine, the story ends, the good guy wins, and the bad guy's universe gets destroyed. At the very end of that, some other asshole, and I'll get to him in a bit. Some other asshole comes in and is like, "Ah, shit, I missed it. I fucking missed it. Ah, fuck, but I love what was going on. I want more of this shit." And that's how it ends. That's the big Marvel stinger. That there's still some asshole out there who wants to try and destroy more universes. Okay, I super summarized the first part of the story. Overall, 7 out of 10. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. Stupidly fun. I can watch it again.
yeah.
Now we're gonna get into the bad parts. So this new one is called Chaos Reigns, and it picks up right after that stinger. Like the weird stupid guy that's like, "Oh shit, I missed it."
Yeah.
His name is Havoc, and we're gonna come back to him a lot because. Well, so what he is he's the cleric of chaos. Now keep that word in mind, chaos, because what he does is he lives in a universe like in a whole different plane of reality where everything is chaos. There is no rules. One day he can help you, one day he can backstab you. The whole everything's upside down.
Yeah.
like the whole planet. There's floating mountains. Why? Because fuck it, no reason. So that's his whole gimmick. Is chaos. So the game starts, and we're introduced to the two characters. These two characters in the beginning. I'm sorry, man. I don't really want to get too long with it, but fine. I gotta explain it. Are Cyrex and Sector fan favorite characters? There are robots, but not in this game. Let me show you a picture of them. Cyrex. The perfect picture. And let me find one for Sector so you can see what they look like. That's a new Sector. Why is there only new pictures of Sector? Okay, there you go. Perfect. Okay, so the thing about Mortal Kombat is it's not just one story. The reason why these guys are robots, because deep inside the Mortal Kombat lore, there's a story about ninjas. And there's a story about two clans of ninjas. But obviously, these ninjas live kind of in our timeline, except it's a little bit more, I guess, technologically advanced. And one of them realizes, hey, why don't we turn our ninja clan into fucking robots? And mostly the other guy's like the main leader is like, that's an interesting idea. Don't do it to me, but that's an interesting idea. and the yellow guy is like, don't you think that's kind of fucked up because you're basically getting rid of their humanity? And he's like, yeah, and I can have them under my control. What's the problem? So the yellow guy kind of rebelled. He's like, I don't want any of this. But they're like, well, too late. We started it. Robot guys, go capture him. So they capture the yellow guy and turn him into a robot, take away his will. But he's still technically trapped in the robot. That's his story, is that he lost his humanity because he trusted his clan too much. And they're actually, like, that's an actual interesting story. In this one, well, first of all, they turn him female. I have no problem with them turning him female. That's whatever. I don't give a shit about that. But instead of turning them into robots, the weird, all that stuff they have is just battle armor. It's literally Iron Man battle armor. They even have the shot where they zoom into the face, and it's the black background, and all the technology is in front of them. So there's no longer that dark feeling of, oh shit, I've lost my humanity. Oh shit, they're making me do things I don't want to do. How do I ever go back to being human with all the shit I've done? Fuck it, throw that out the window. Fuck that shit. Actual good morality, fuck that shit.
I saw it, and people were saying that they made it's a black girl, right? And
yeah, the yellow one was always black. I was even gonna say that. They were always black. It's just that you take an actual good compromise and throw it out the window. Mm-hmm. And what do you give us? Oh my god. Okay, so they're showing them off. They're showing that they have these power armors. And then there's goddamn Bihan. Bihan is the Sub-Zero. He's Sub-Zero. I'm just gonna say him by his name. He's the ice guy. He's the ice ninja. He shows up and he's like, hey, in the last story, I turned to a bad guy. But I didn't tell you guys. He doesn't tell them. He'll be like, I turned to a bad guy. But you know my brother, who's the good guy? Yeah, he's having a wedding. Let's go fucking kill him. And they're like, really, at a wedding? Well, the yellow one's like, really, at a wedding? Look, I get it. He betrayed us, but do you really want to come my way? And the only conversation this stupid Sub-Zero has is, oh, that's all he said. Like, he doesn't talk like a normal person. He talks like a goddamn bull. He's always yelling and pointing at people. He has no chill. Like, I understand that they want to make him a morally questionable character that's kind of evil. But this is not the way to do it. And I'll get back to him. But they're like, fine, we're going to go kill him at their wedding. The Liu Kang, the god, is not in this universe right now. He's in another universe taking care of other shit. So they're like, fine, they actually have a ability to kill him. Maybe this is why they chose it. Never explain it, but fine. They go to the wedding, and almost instantly the good guy's like, what the fuck do you mean I betrayed you guys? Do you see this giant scar on my face? My brother over here killed my dad and is trying to kill me, and you're saying I betrayed you guys? I ran the fuck away. I didn't want to deal with you guys anymore. And Cyrus says like, oh, well shit, let me change sides. It's like, right away. Just like, and the worst part is fucking be like Sub-Zero's like, yeah, I fucking did it. Yeah, fuck you. Whatever you were following me, no, I did that shit. Fuck you, Cyrex. Couldn't even bother trying to lie to her to try to keep her on their team. He's like, nah, that's all good. So what happens? They get defeated. Not the good guys, the bad guys. Because they went in there with no goddamn plan, no other fucking people. They just went in there and were like, yeah, we run this shit now. When there's fucking all sorts of fires, of course you're gonna get fucking overrun. Ah, my head. Okay, fine. They capture him, they take him with Liu Kang, who's in the other world, but in that other world, the Empress of that one is like, oh yeah, these motherfuckers, they did shit to us also, and because of that, they got a bunch of our family members killed. We want them killed. And Liu Kang's like, yo, chill. Look, I want them dead too. Fuck these guys. But they can still serve as an asset. Don't kill them right away. And they're like, yeah. And then after that, the fucking Chaos Lord motherfucker shows up. And he's like, oh, hell yeah, I want to turn this place into chaos. They literally use the word chaos like fucking Kingdom Hearts uses the word darkness. So it's no longer a word, it's just an objective. It's a noun. It's something you could just add to anything. Hey, I'm gonna drink this chaos. Hey, I stepped in chaos. But yeah, the guy shows up and he's like, oh man, I'm gonna
chaos. Like, oh no.
Oh my god. It's literally for that. The guy shows up and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna turn this whole place into chaos. And Liu Kang's like, oh, so you want to kill me? He's like, nah, if I kill you, this place will go away. But I want is your fucking manservant over there. Yeah, fucking Liu Kang has a black manservant.
Yeah, sure.
I was like, yeah, I was like, okay. And he's like, and even the black guy, I wish I could show you the clip of him looking. He's like, the fuck did this guy say? Like, he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, and they're like, okay, what the fuck? So they steal the manservant. Fuck it. And then they jump into and then because stupid Sub-Zero is the fucking most retarded character in the goddamn world, he's like, yo, bro, I want to 1v1 all this universe. Jumps through the portal and stands in front of him and is like, yeah, come at me, bro. Of course he fucking loses. It's a whole universe versus one person. What the fuck? So what do? They strap him to a chair. And they turn him upside down for some reason. And they're like, and Sub-Zero's like, oh, so you're gonna kill me? He's like, no, we're just gonna turn you into a weird chaos dude. Fucking dumbass. But he's like, okay, so what do you want with the black guy over there? He's like, oh, he was from Liu Kang's timelines, so he's got like these weird time crystal MacGuffins. They're fucking MacGuffins. He's got some ability to rewind time so that he can turn everything to chaos now. Stupid reason, doesn't matter.
Chaos.
The black guy's completely chaos. The black guy's completely out of the story. He's just an object now. Quite literally, just an object that need to save. So then it cuts back to Liu Kang, and they're like, well, shit, the fuck are we gonna do? And they're like, well, I can't really send people out there because we already play as them in the previous games, so we need new people to play. So we're just gonna send the robots. Oh, and Scorpion, because story reasons. And the good brother. And it's like, really? Like, you can't even afford to send anybody else? I know you want it to be a small ninja thing, but anybody? Raiden? The guy who won the last tournament? Anyone? No, just the ninjas? Just 3 of them? Fine. You fucking moron. Fine. So they send the fucking 3 ninjas. And they enter the world. And this is the only actually chaotic part of this fucking story. The world. The world is actually, like, I gotta give it to the actual designers. The backgrounds for this are cool. They are actually what you would think what chaos would be. So they end up in this... They end up in a marketplace, because that's fucking chaotic. Fucking currency. And they run into another characters in there, and they're like... And they talk to him, and they're like, oh yeah, so the reason the original guy wasn't there is because he was taking over our worlds and sucking them into his. So there's a bunch of refugees in here.
I'm already confused about which world is what, who's in what world.
Okay, right now the three ninjas are in the chaos world. That's it. You don't need to worry about the other world yet. Just they're right now in the chaos world. I can't even say chaos without fucking laughing. This is how stupid this word become. So they're in some chaos world, and the reason why they didn't want he wasn't in the original battle in the first game is he was sucking up other worlds. So there's other refugees in this chaos world. Fine, fine. Now we get into the most marble part of this, and oh my god, dude, oh my god, it hurts. It fucking hurts. Okay, so because there's a bunch of worlds, there's a bunch of these chaos motherfuckers, the Lord guy, that he's gotten together to watch gladiator fights. So there's literally a scene ripped off from Marvel where there's a bunch of Kangs cheering like, yeah, going for that. It's the exact same scene. It's the exact same goddamn scene. Like almost verbatim. Where they're watching the gladiators and the fine. So the three ninjas and now their companions go up to the gladiator world and they're like, hey, we need to go find our black guy because apparently he's the answer to everything. How the fuck do we do that? Oh, I don't know. You have to go through this overly long maze to find a dragon. Where the fuck does any of this come from? Even me explaining it, I'm like, this had made no goddamn sense.
A dragon all of a sudden?
Oh, where the fuck did a dragon come from? Where the fuck did you even go for a dragon? I don't even have a problem with dragon. It's just that what the fuck? So I'm starting to fucking sweat. So for some reason they end up in this overly long maze, and trust me, this part of the game feels like it drags. It takes forever. Like, oh my god, this stupid ass maze. I want it out. Oh. And they have some character dialogue in there that sounds like it's written by a 15-year-old that's going through their edgy face. Fucking Cyrex and the good brother are talking. They're like, you left us because of something. He's like, I didn't leave you guys. He fucking betrayed us. And I'm just like, shut up and talk like adults. Please talk like adults. And then
the over explanation, like, you betrayed, like something instead of talking, they scream at each other, right? I guess.
Yes, thank you. There is some good dialogue. I'm not gonna lie. There is some good dialogue, but most of it is stupid. Like maybe 1% good dialogue, but it's so fucking stupid. It feels like if you take an AI and tell it, "I need a dramatic scene," and it gives you some bullshit, and all the writer did is kind of fine tune it, but still kept all the bullshit. So this is where we learn that the red robot, now that she's a chick, her main reason to go into all this whole stuff, and the reason why she's all doing this, is because she wants Sub-Zero's cold cock.
What?
That's the only reason. She is just fucking horny for the guy that only talks like a goddamn T-Rex.
Wait, she was the D?
Like that's all it is. For some reason she just loves him, and they give no explanation of why she likes him. Like no zero explanation. Like I wish they would at least say like maybe he actually had some moments, maybe she could see some good in him. Nothing. She just wants that cold D.
Maybe she wants to increase the clan numbers? I don't know.
There's no reason. There's nothing. That's all we learn. She likes him, and that's it. Okay, fine, whatever. So they go through this stupidly overly long maze, and they finally find the dragon at the end. And yeah, this whole time, the weird Chaos Lord is looking at them at a fucking TV screen, and he's like, "Yes, my plan is coming to fruition. They're so gonna get trapped by this dragon. Oh, isn't my plan wonderful? My well thought out plan, my non-chaotic, stupid plan." Don't you agree, my minions, that all look the goddamn same? They're just different characters with green fucking mohawks. So fucking chaotic. Oh, you're so chaotic. Oh, get back to him. But they find the dragon, and one of the people they picked up on the way somehow knows how to talk to a dragon. This person is not important. They just found a person and they know how to talk to dragons. Explain me that. And the dragon's like, yeah, I'm not actually from this universe. I'm from a different universe, but I can open portals. Cool. So fucking the Chaos Lord's like, oh my god, this fucking dragon can open portals. Who the fuck knew this? They're gonna send us to our black dude. Send my other black dude, which is Sub-Zero now. He turned to black. Yeah, he literally turned to black. So the dragon opens the portal and sends them to where Sub-Zero, which is no longer Sub-Zero. He's called Noob. I'm just gonna call him the stupid guy. I'm still gonna call him Sub-Zero. Fuck it, I'm gonna call him Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's been turned into some shadow monster. And he's over there, and they're like, and the girl that loves him's like, you sound like him. And he's like, I am him, but I'm filled with chaos. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he literally looks like he's just filled with Mountain Dew. Like, this motherfucker just chugged 10 Monster Energy drinks. That's all he looks like. And he's like, oh, so we have to fight you. It's like, nah, I don't want to fight you guys. I'm just gonna go back into the fucking cave and I'm gonna let these jobbers, these fucking guys with green mohawks, they all look the goddamn same, fucking fight you. Because that's fucking chaotic, right? All of them looking fucking color coordinated. We'll get back to it. I'll get back to it. But they beat the jobbers, and then they fight fucking Black Sub-Zero, and they knock him out super simple. They knock him out so quickly, they just fucking punch him in the face, give him a bitch slap, and he gets knocked the fuck down. And then there's the black MacGuffin dude just hanging on the wall, like by cables, and he's like, oh, shit, he's being locked up. How are we ever gonna get him down? Someone just cuts the cables. Like, it's not even a thing. Just the next moment, shoot, cut the tables. He's down. What the? And then I need a breather. I need a second to breathe. Because this is the part that also comes into some bullshit, and I'm sorry, man. I have to explain a bit. So the black guy is like, okay, this is his plan. He's gonna use the fucking Kamidogu.
The what?
Which I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna refrain to them from calling them that name, because all they are the Infinity Gems.
Oh.
All they fucking are. They're all around him, and they're exactly they're color coordinated. They just look a little bit more spiky.
Oh no.
But they're the Infinity Gems.
Oh no.
So now I gotta to explain to you the Kamidogu really fast. What they were crystals, like these kind of like big crystals. Imagine Ocarina of Time, you know, the Kokiri Forest, those kind of crystals that look like that. What they weren't magical items. All they were to like powerful items that let you travel from world to world. That's all they were. In the new timeline, instead of being crystals, they turned them to daggers. And because they're magical, they can let you control people. That's all they were. In this one, they're nothing but a stand-in for Infinity Gems. They don't even have the power of Infinity Gems. They just have the look of them. There's some kind of stupid magical MacGuffin with no reason. They apparently just the Chaos Lord motherfucker needs them for some reason. So they get the Infinity Gems, and because the black guy is fucking free now, he's like, hey, y'all want to see what I can do? I can warp us back to Liu Kang's world. And so he's like, okay. So they take the Infinity Gems and they go back to the non-Chaos world. And then the Chaos Lord shows up. He's like, no, my plan, my so well thought out chaotic plan is ruined. Get the army, coordinate the army as orderly as you can, so we can go back and take the fucking gems. Make sure they're not out of line. We need to do this as orderly as possible, cause chaos. We'll get back to him. We'll come back to him. So they take fucking Black Sub-Zero. Liu Kang is over here with the fucking Infinity Gems. He's like, oh yeah, these are powerful items. Maybe I can use it to cure him. And so he tries to cure him. It doesn't do shit. All it does is bring him back to his stupid growly fucking voice. But he comes back and Liu Kang's like, "Yo, are you gonna stop being an asshole and at least help us fight this guy?" And he's like, "Well, I'll help you fight him, but I'm not gonna stop being an asshole." And that's all it is. He for some reason now, to the good brother, Liu Kang's like, "Hey, yo, take these infinity gems to a safe place." And he goes off screen. And literally as he goes off screen, they get a message like, "Hey, someone's here, and he's got the infinity gems." It's just fucking Havoc. He just showed up, bitch slapped the brother, and just took the infinity gems. Subplot wasted. And all it does, he just sticks it on his nipples. Like, yeah, he literally just puts them on his nipples. Instead of having a gauntlet, he just sticks them on his nipples.
Oh my god.
And he just comes in like, "Ha, Liu Kang, you thought you were gonna stop my chaotic plan, but now I have an order for this because it's so chaotic. Meet me at the same location for the last battle because we don't want to make another fucking stage. So meet me at this location where we can fight." And at this point, this is where any semblance of any interest to the story, I completely lost, and it all became anger. The fucking stupid ass Sub-Zero, all he does is bark at people here. "No, I'm the good one. I'm the one who's trying to not be ruled by Liu Kang. No, I'm the one that's actually being the best. I'm the best fighter. Why don't you look at me? I'm gonna kill these guys for no reason instead of having to interrogate them. Me, 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 me. Oh, I'm so fucking good. Look at this edgy shit I can do." This is the last chapter. We're following this idiot. He becomes so infuriating, so aggravating, so stupid, that it became a story of just boredom to aggravation. Oh. So they end up, I don't know how, don't even ask me, I think it was literally just a cut screen. They end up where Havoc is, and the fucking evil Sub-Zero, he's like, "He got into my brain, he probed me, so I know how to fight him. So get the fuck out the way, Liu Kang. I'm gonna fight him, even though you're a god and probably could take him out easily." And because the story needs to wrap up, he's able to fight him. And then he's like, "I'm gonna kill you because you got in my head, you dumbass." And Liu Kang's like, "Motherfucker, chill. Didn't you hear there were refugees in the other world? If you kill him, they're dying too. I don't give a shit about the innocents. I just want my revenge. Flap's gonna kill him." Even the red robot that's supposed to love him, she's like, "Yo, calm the fuck down. You're not gonna win this fight." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win." So what happens? The black guy that was getting his fucking gem stuck or whatever it was, he's got ability to control time. He's just like, I'm tired of listening to this guy. Freeze him. And that's all they do. That's the end. Literally. They just stop him. They put him in a coffin. They do the fucking dancing meme. And they just take him to the world. And that's where the story ends.
I hope at the end they rectify their mistakes and they just explode out universes and have one original universe and start again.
I don't even care about this timeline at all. I give zero fucking fucks now. But fuck me, man. Get rid of the universe shit. Make it one universe. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of the fucking Infinity Stones. Okay. Calm down. Thoughts. The Yellow Ninja. Notice how I didn't even mention them? That's because that's what they are. They're butter on toast. They're nothing. They're boring. Their story concludes in the first part, and there's nothing to it. At the end, they join the good brother. That's it. The actual good subplot of them actually losing their humanity and trying to gain it back through the games, completely lost. Nothing there. Just another background character to be back there. The red robot. She loves the evil Sub-Zero for some reason. There's no reason given why. No stupid reason. At least show us that she might see some good in him, or she might like to follow him for some reason. Nothing. She just goes and now leads the ninja team. Okay. Bihan, the fucking Sub-Zero, is written like he's fucking a little kid having a temper tantrum. He's got no personality besides gruff screaming. It's like if you give a 7-year-old who's having a temper tantrum superpowers. But the thing is, everybody in this world has superpowers. Someone should have at least stopped him. Give him some goddamn therapy. I've been saving for this one. The fucking Chaos Lord. What the fuck is him chaotic? What the fuck do these people not know what chaos is? He runs a whole universe in such an order that there's no chaos. He is literally, like I said, all his little minions are like the same looking characters with the same mohawk and the same green hair color. Because color coordination and orderly are chaos. Instead of acting like a god that could actually, turn universes around and stuff like that, he just acts like a villain. He just comes in there and is like, I'm all powerful. And then we're like, why? Because I am. There is nothing in chaos. And this is where it hurts, because in the previous one, when I mentioned the previous one, I told you they combined characters at the very end. They were like mixing and swapping. This character has this character's powers. This character looks like this character, but plays like this character. Actual chaos models they had in the game already. Why use them? Why turn them into this? No, we gotta have this stupid green aesthetic and say it's chaotic. It's chaotic because we say so. It's when your villain fails so hard to even entertain you, there's nothing but a failure in there. It's so bad, dude. It's so horrendously bad. I can't even tell you at the end the anger, the disappointment, and the fear I have for the future of this franchise. I've never wanted a franchise to just die. But this one. If I have to put up with this bullshit and this kind of character assassination, just let it die. And I've been... It's already done. And I've been through this with... I can explain this for Mortal Kombat like this one. I think this is the worst one. But this isn't the only bad story they've had. Ever since the franchise kind of revived itself in 2009, it's been just downhill. And I thought the previous game was the worst story. No. This was a waste of time. All they did was raise my blood pressure. God, I hope you did record that, because I want to hear back at this.
Well, I'll send you the link.
Okay, I want to take the audio work for that. I want to put some pictures up for that, because oh my god.